Smells good, Crichton.
What is it? Something I caught scuttling around the cargo bay, sir. Managed to land a monkey wrench on it, and the rest is history.
Scuttling thing and a monkey wrench. Crichton, nothing I'm prepared to eat is ever scuttled. This mouth is a scuttle-free zone. You smell good, though, what is it?
The only clue I'm prepared to give, sir, is we're having it with green wine.
Space weevil, isn't it?
It is not. No, sir.
Look, the rule is simple. I will not eat any animal that's ever been a cartoon. Weevils, rabbits, dogs, cats, mice, roadrunners, all out. I'm not a cartoonivore.
Lobster? Poached in a delicate cream sauce, sir. Little so-and-so escaped in the hold.
Where did you get a live lobster?
The SS Centauri. They had 4 in their stasis block.
You've really gone to a lot of trouble over this, haven't you?
You don't know what day it is, do you, sir?
Day? Someone's birthday?
No.
Christmas? Easter?
No.
National Have Something That Scuttles for Dinner Day?
No. Well, what then? Today is the day that you rescued me from the Nova 5. I thought we should have a surprise celebration.
I have no idea. Why didn't you say? If you'd said, it wouldn't have been much of a surprise, right?
Precisely, sir. It would have been about as unsurprising as an episode of Tales of the Unexpected. The old Channel 72 show. It was... Everyone... Never mind.
Okay, everybody, ready? Let's go.
Go? We're going to the artificial reality suite. We just loaded in that new software we picked up from the SS Centauri.
Can you believe the luck? Finding a working copy of Jane Austen World? It's the luckiest find I've made since I discovered that tube of leg wax under the Mediscanner.
You found my leg wax?
Going to visit Pride and Prejudice Land. This is going to be so great.
It's Chick City, bud. 5 sisters in there, all hotter than a Mustang's exhaust. What about the supper? The thing is, we didn't know.
Put it in the oven. We'll have it in a couple of hours.
But, I mean, it's just...
Look, I'm just trying to get the Bozo brothers here interested in something slightly more culturally sophisticated than Name That Smell, or the even more popular How Many Marbles Can You Fit Up Your Nostril game.
And you're going to go with them, sir?
It's unbelievable.
I know. Dave and Jane Austen are not an obvious pairing. But think about it. She is closely identified with Bath in the 19th century. And that was the last time Dave had one.
I just thought I'd check it out. You know, I never had much of an education, what with being an orphan and going to our college. But I might learn something.
Of course. Say of me. After all, you've always been a big fan of penetrating 19th century observations of middle-class manners. I mean, just because you own a T-shirt advertising the rock band Colostomy Explosion doesn't mean you're not a master of erudition.
We'll just stick it in the oven, come and join us, and we'll have it when we get back.
2 days I've spent preparing this.
Right, I've got to go, man. They're waiting for me. Sorry.
I don't know why I bother gallivanting off like that. And on our anniversary, too.
Pride and Prejudice World. When I was 14 in cyber school, I used to spend all my time here.
These strides are too tackle-tight, Officer BB. I can barely cruise.
Just trying to appreciate the nuance and culture.
I'm trying, but it's real hard when there's a scene splashing your nudges in 2.
I'm going to spoil it by
It'll be fine. Look, man, all clothes were a bit nudge-restricted back in them days. That's why there were so many wars.
Okay, let's interact with the characters, and then perhaps you can begin to understand why the book is such a masterpiece. Okay, let's interact. Good morning, Mrs. Bennet. Is it not a most fine day? 'Tis an utter delight and no mistake. Woo! I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting your handsome young friends. This is Mr. Lister and his friend Mr. Cat. Perhaps you would like to join us on a turn round the forest and later have tea in Mr. Bingley's gazebo. Oh, please, Mamma, can they come? May they? Oh, that would be so delightful. Oh, yes, oh, please, do come to tea. Oh, please, please. They're so hot, they're steaming.
Cook it, don't cook it, do this, do that. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to make you eat this damn supper if it's the last thing I do. Do that.
just borrow the T-72 from the WW2 game, and then I think we'll have everyone's attention.
Why on earth did dear Lizzie and Jane disappear to such rudeness? I'm most vexed. Never mind, Mrs. Bennet. I'm sure you...
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I said supper is ready. Is anyone still unclear as to the supper situation? No? Excellent.
No robots gone PMT. It's nice, Christ. Really nice.
It's really great.
In fact, it's better than nice. It's fantastic.
Isn't it great?
It's really great.
Really, really great.
Are we eating the same stuff?
I don't know why I make the effort. No one appreciates the hours I put into food prep. My fingers are practically worn down to the endoskeleton.
Is there any ketchup? Any what? Ketchup? Just thought you could do with a bit of ketchup. Just a dollop. Ketchup?
Oh my God.
Do you want ketchup? Brown, not tomato, brown. I've got no class. You want brown ketchup? It's really nice, Crides, but you know me. I just thought I could do with a bit of a pepper.
I can't believe it. I simply cannot.
Well done, Bud. Now we have to do the washing up.
He's literally blown his top. Cat, can you go get a spare head?
How come I have to do everything around here? I never get a second to myself. Cat do this, cat do that. What am I, a dog? Cat do this, cat do that. What am I, a dog? There, I think that's it. Put him up.
You sure you know what you're doing?
Hey, there, I think that's it. Put him up. Ketchup with lobster, you want?
Oh, you said you knew what you were doing.
No, I just said hey. If you hadn't finished the whole sentence, it would have been hey. No, I don't.
We've been back and forth through his call program, and as far as we can tell, nothing's wrong.
Maybe we're testing it with one of his spare heads. What spare heads?
We've blown them all out.
Look at it. Have you ever seen so many blackheads outside the staff room of a fried chicken franchise?
Managed to save his RAM chip, so at least we got his personality on disc, but that's about it.
Life without a head. That's going to put a real crimp on his lifestyle. What can you do without a head? Apart from being you, hardly anything.
We're going to have to get him another one somehow.
I should have been looking out for him. How could they let this happen?
When was the Century built? Maybe they had a mechanized service unit.
Think. Any clues when it was built?
Which century?
It had those big crystalline turbine drives. I'd say 21st or 22nd century. Maybe even 23rd or 24th. At the outside, 25th, 26th or 27th. One moment to it.
I'm only asking his advice. Let's at least ask someone who's going to give us a slightly more intelligent opinion. Hello, Wall. What do you think? What are you doing?
Logging onto their mainframe. If there's a Devoid signature on their supplies inventory, it's possible there's some mech heads around there somewhere. Maybe 29. Simpled, probably wrong. Get the snag out of here. You smell good. Thanks.
They're all missing their primers.
Well, this job won't help us. Simulants ain't everything human or humanoid. the Hugh.
Probably hate the third largest city in Vietnam then.
Why's that?
Because it's called Hue, dummy. Well, actually it's pronounced Hua, but if I said Hua, it wouldn't have been as funny. Any navigation conference anywhere, they would be in the aisles with a quip like that.
You're probably trying to get out the building before you quipped again.
Well, the point I was trying to make was that Sims hate humans, but they don't hate girls.
But we're not girls.
We could be. Hate humans.
This is nasty.
You look great! What are you talking about?
This is never going to work. You can't speak Dwarf.
Neither can the Sim. We'll just do an impression of you first thing in the morning and we'll be fine. Come on, book.
This is so I feel like a piece of meat. It's so lovely. It's worse than the chronic guitar sufferers on your album. Chronic guitar sufferers on your album.
After spam make it no one. Lovely with a bit of mint sauce. How about China?
We ain't selling, okay? Supplies anything, but not the human. I was just telling him, no deal. Like he says, no deal. You tell him, bud, babe, no deal. You got that?
Son, you speak Earth, I never make it for free. Tails, you never make it for free. Heads, I take the human.
Hey, wait a minute.
Tails, here's yours. And here are the primers. Now, how about I say, two simulants, the greatest droids in the universe. I never trust them.
He must have had a sidekick. He kept us talking while his mate ransacked the ship.
I've been settled.
He must have had a sidekick. He kept us talking while his mate ransacked the ship.
Crichton!
Taking his ram chip too.
Little job for you, I walk it. Looks like a nigger on blowback.
Oh, wow. Another mat.
Yeah, fix it and ready for market, or I'll apply the electrolytes in all the bun-ups.
Fix him or get fried nipple nuts. I think I'm going to choose the fix him option. Deal.
Hurry up, you stupid Tony.
Is now a good time to ask about a pay rise? Well, I'm almost out of Ultrazone. I need some more.
Fix the Mick first. Here's his ram chip.
Totally cheated. Totally cheated.
Your experience. Thank you, Mr. Your experience. What is your name? Goodness me. What a peculiar experience. Thank you, Mr. What is your name?
Just give me a second, okay? I've just sent that query down to long-term memory retrieval. It'll be back in no time. Hey, hang on. Here it comes. I told you it would be quick. Abel. My name's Abel. A-B-L-E. Abel.
My name is Crichton. You're a 4000 Series 2, aren't you? You are a 4000.
Hang on. Won't take a tick.
Please don't bother. Believe me, you are a 4000.
Oh, if I could check, it would only take about 20 seconds. Your serial number is 2X4C. I'm a 2X4C too. We must have the same motherboard. Oh, then you're my bro. Hey, wow. You want to try some Ultrazone? Ultrazone's dangerous and highly addictive. I just use it every now and then. Helps me get through the day. Well, how come you ended up here? Hang on. Irritating characteristic. Okay. The ship I was on, well, it kind of crashed a bit. A couple of years. Crashed a bit? All the crew just lay there and they didn't talk to me anymore. After a couple of years, I figured out they must be dead. And a long time later, the simulant guy came and picked me up. He's a bit of a psychopathic killing machine, but he has his good side. And he has a huge stash of Ultrazone. You sure you won't try some? Crichton? Bro? I'm not your bro, and I do not touch Ultrazone. It corrupts your circuit boards. The evidence? Well, that's what people say, but where's the evidence? Have I just said that?
Approaching the Centauri. 80 clicks and close, and nice and easy, man.
Hang on. The retros have started up. They spotted us.
Look at the acceleration of that thing. They're already halfway across the sector.
The Centauri can travel at speeds that we can only dream of.
Most ice cream vans can travel at speeds we can only dream of.
We're never going to catch them now. We've lost Crichton.
Okay, turn the thrusters to maximum speed on a bearing Q23/J80.
This is the opposite direction from the Centauri. Full speed.
Precisely.
So why do we want to do that?
He's totally insane.
So why do we want to do it then?
The only reason I can think of is if we planted something on the Centauri and we knew it was going to blow any second.
Well, we haven't.
No, we haven't. But explain this. If we haven't, why are we in such a rush to get the hell out of here?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Unless we really have planted a bomb in the Centauri.
Which we haven't.
So wait a minute. Even though we didn't plan a bomb, the only thing that really explains what we're doing is if we did. Which we didn't. But we must have. Because otherwise what we're doing is totally nuts.
Exactly.
They turned around and started tracking us.
What a fluke.
Getting an incoming. Someone's beaming on board. Cargo bay.
So we did plan a bomb. I was beginning to wonder.
Where did you hide it? Speak, or you spend the rest of the day picking bits of charred neck out of your clothing.
Can I change into dungarees?
Hand over Crichton, we'll tell you.
Clearly, I need to prove myself. Crichton, that file in your CPU, the one you've never been able to access. The password is 4X2C.
Hang on a minute.
It's about your creator, Crichton. Dr. Man.
Crichton, no!
Accessing now. No. It can't be true.
Who's next?
It can't.
Cat.
The truth is in there. That's what turned me into a zoni.
Who's next? The cat. Or the woman. Choose. Heads or tails.
Right. Let's send them back to their ship and get the hell out of here before they get their smeg together.
Crichton, what's wrong? You look sadder than the salad you get with a takeaway Shawmy kebab. Crichton, man, what's wrong? You look sadder than the salad you get with a takeaway Shawmy kebab. Tell me what you found out.
Secrets from me, sir. I can't, sir. It's too terrible. What's your nickname?
Crichton, me and you are amigos. You've got to tell me.
I know what it was. But you keep secrets from me, sir. Like what? What about your nickname when you were at school?
What nickname?
I know what it was.
For a couple of years. I think so. No one knows that.
I'm afraid that's just not true, fat boy. You talk in your sleep.
It was for a couple of years, 11 to 13, when I was living with my gran out of a state. She was massive. The stockings used to rub together when she walked. When she was in a hurry, it sounded like a steam train pulling out of a station. I used to get getting fast too. She's a chalk. It really hits home when she died. She got knocked down by this truck, and the chalk outline guy had to go back to the car for a second piece of chalk. I don't want to end up like that, double chalker. If you tell Chris or the cat this, you're in pieces. Tell me about your creator.
It's so humiliating.
Tell me about Professor Mammoth.
The day before their wedding, she was due to marry John Warburton, a fellow bioengineer. He jilted her the day before their wedding, so she decided to create a droid in his image. A pompous, ridiculous-looking, mother hen clucking, irascible buffoon.
What happens to this droid? Mother hen?
That droid, sir, is me.
Oh, yeah, seen her.
For all John Warburton, sir. The entire 4000 series. It was Mammoth's revenge.
Yeah, see now. Should you from the length of your growing
For all
attachment?
John Warburton,
See why she was so
the
sad
entire
to lose him?
4000 series. It's a joke. All my negative emotions, jealousy, anger, are stored on a special file. My Mega Drive. Now, when this file gets full, it blows. Just like he was stored on a special file. Resentments in this thing. Mega Drive. Now, when this file gets full, don't be fooled by that, sir. This box contains the greatest concentration of anger, jealousy, and resentment outside of Battle Ward, sir. This box contains the greatest concentration of
lost all his self-esteem and turned to ultrazone.
outside of Battle Ward,
Told me he's promised to quit.
How could Mammoth have done this?
Steam and turned to ultrazone. You may have started out as a joke, but you've grown, you've changed. Look how different you are to Abel. If Mammoth came in here now, I bet you wouldn't even recognise you. But you've grown, you've changed. Look how different you are to Abel.
I've become something that's
came in here now,
beyond a
I bet you
joke.
wouldn't even recognise me.
I've evolved.
There's something coming in from the
I've become
starboard
something
bow.
that's beyond a joke.
The sim's back. He's got a lock on. Reverse thrust, go. 5, 9, 7.
Miss, we're still locked on, right? I'm taking us into that asteroid belt.
It's not an asteroid, Belle.
Is that a problem?
It sure is.
Miss, we're still locked on, right?
The side of my head gets all messed up.
So what do we do? Stay here and get splattered?
Rather that than me looking like Tia Turner messed up.
Once we're in the belt, we have to maintain ship and engine silence till he's convinced we're not there. Silence till he's convinced we're not there.
Jeopardize the lives of the entire crew, breaking the most basic fundamental command codes. I'm sorry? Jeopardize the lives of the entire crew, breaking the most basic fundamental command codes. This dude's real mad. We don't stand a chance.
I can't throw him off. Nothing's working. I'm using every trick I know to distract him.
So we can't all move out of the Star Wars portals.
Nothing's working. I'm using every trick I know to distract him.
Wait, someone's left the ship. An escape pod. It's evil. It's heading towards the same ship. Why, that slimy, double-crossing, two-faced piece of scum. He's no brother of mine. He's fired something. He's no brother of mine. Some sort of energy field. Looks heavy. The Mega Drive. Using his mind Mega Drive energy and reroutes it through this kitty pod's thrusters. Looks heavy. The Syrian ship is engulfed in all mind negativity. Mega Drive energy and reroutes it through this kitty pod's thrusters. It's all one ship is engulfed in all mind negativity. Hostage! Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm never getting inside to parties.
Abel's pulse just pushed them.
his life to save us, and we hardly knew.
With your permission, sirs, I should like to recover the body and perform last rites.
And we hardly knew.
With your permission, sirs, I should like to recover the body and perform last rites.
Do you need a hand, Max?
He ain't heavy, sir. He's my brother.
Great anniversary party, Francis. Cool. Thanks, fantastic. Great anniversary party,
Splendid.
Cool.
Mine's the Vindaloo, whatever that is.
Mrs. Bennet, Jane, Kitty, I beg you have the omelette with the big chips. Curries are an acquired taste. Mrs. Bennet, Jane, Kitty, I beg you have the
Mr.
omelette with
Darcy
the
didn't
big
think
chips.
Jane would enjoy French apples, but she did. Didn't you, Jane? Mr. Darcy didn't think Jane would enjoy French apples, but she did. Didn't you, Jane? Now, tuck in, girls. I do declare, Mr. Lister, this is most scrumptious.
Oh, Mama, it's the most succulent dish I've ever tasted.
A
most meritorious venture.
Scrumptious.
Mama, it's the most succulent dish I've ever tasted. A most meritorious venture.
Curious. There must be some kind of bug in the program. I'm on fire!
Somebody help me.
No worries, sir. No worries. There must be some kind of bug in the program.
Somebody help me.
No worries, sir.
From American experience, he was the great emancipator. She was the wealthy daughter of a slave. American experience, drawn together by love and ambition. Shuna was the wide knower of the slave owner. Personal branch against by love and madness. American experience proudly presents Abraham and madness. American experience proudly presents Abraham and